This is the Sunday Business Page with Jon Delano.
Good morning, I'm Jon Delano. Welcome to another edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest today is former Allegheny County Chief Executive Rich Fitzgerald, who is now the Executive Director of the Southwestern Pennsylvania Commission. Rich, it's always good to be with you. Thank you for taking time with me.
Good to be with you, Jon.
So you're in a new job and you've been at this for a little bit now. I think a lot of folks are probably wondering, what exactly is this SPC, Southwestern Pennsylvania Commission?
Well, the SPC, as you said, is a 10-county consortium, and it's basically designated by the federal government. Every region has to have called a planning organization in which all of the federal money, particularly the money you see on fixing interstates, around transportation, roads and bridges, flows through the Southwestern Pennsylvania Commission. And those 10 counties, county commissioners and county executive, they designate which projects are going to be funded. So when you're driving, again, you see those orange cones. It was the SPC that is committed to fixing those roads, those bridges, and some of the infrastructure that we still work on.
Does that mean that you get the final say on where these monies goes, which county gets them, or aren't there formulas that dictate some of that?
Some of that is formulaic. You're exactly right. But the commission is made up of a board, and the board is made up of basically the county commissioners. So we, myself and the 50 or so people that work here at the SPC, we carry out their wishes. So they will put on their list the bridges, the roads, the projects that they want to have done. And then they, in essence, take a vote at the commission meeting. It's called a TIP, the Transportation Improvement Plan, that we ultimately pass. And we just passed one in June for the next 4 years. So the projects that the city of Pittsburgh and the other 10 counties in southwestern Pennsylvania have approved these projects, but they've been approved by the county commissioners.
Well, that sounds like very much a regional approach, which would mean that money spent in Allegheny County must have approvals from folks in Fayette County and vice versa, at least a majority of folks. Is that kind of the way it works? A regional?
That's exactly right. But we also work at other things. Broadband right now, the federal broadband money that's coming in, while folks, that live in densely populated areas like the city of Pittsburgh or even Latrobe and other places like that may not be affected so much. But if you live in a sparsely populated area, say in Greene County or Armstrong or Indiana County, you may not have self-service. You may not have the ability to access the internet, particularly for kids that are studying education. So there's a lot of broadband dollars that are flowing. Again, they'll flow through the state of Pennsylvania, and then the SPC will have a big impact on which broadband projects get funded.
It's my understanding that this organization is very non-political, but the fact is that you've got a majority of commissioners in this area who are Republican and just a few Democrats. Does that make a difference one way or the other?
To be honest with you, it does not. And again, I served on the commission before I took this job as a member, as the Allegheny County Executive. And what we talk about are things like, again, roads, bridges, infrastructure that tend not to be the partisan issues that happen in Washington and happen in Harrisburg. So actually myself no longer can be involved in the political process, which is not a bad thing, quite frankly. I'm nonpartisan now, almost like when you elect, say, a judge or a magistrate that then have to become, nonpartisan, nonpolitical. So the whole organization, yes, is a nonpartisan organization that works with, again, a lot of partners, the Allegheny Conference, RIDC, again, all the elected officials throughout the region and the municipal mayors, the over 500 municipalities that make up the 10-county region, really to improve infrastructure, economic development, workforce development, quality of life issues that, we all want to work on and make it better here in southwestern Pennsylvania.
We only have about 30 seconds left, but I've got to ask you, Rich, do you miss being county executive?
I don't, to be honest with you, Jon. I thought I might, but I have to tell you, at 5 o'clock when it comes, I get to go home. I get to spend time with Kathy and the kids, and it's not a bad thing. I love the job. Don't get me wrong. I love the 12 years of doing it, but it's a different effect. The crises that occur, a shooting, a protest, that's not anything that our organization deals with. Ours is more long-range planning, applying for grants, putting these projects together. So I'm enjoying the job a lot, but it is different.
Well, we do appreciate you lending your expertise to the SBC. Thank you, sir, very much for spending time with us today. I do.
John, good to be with you. Thanks.
And thank you for watching this edition of the Sunday Business Page. Have a great Sunday, everybody.